thinking about taking 2 bases at a time. So that's a nice move by Storm. But Boo, nice move himself, scouted immediately, had his Overlord down there, takes out the probe with his Zergling, and look, he's throwing down some creep just to deny that expansion a bit more. So we're seeing some Zerglings heading down there, as well as some warped in Zealots who are just sort of running by each other right now. So I imagine Boo's going to want to try and deny this expansion. Meanwhile, Storm is pushing out across the map with his units, so he's using the expansion as a distraction. The Colossi are coming in. We're going to see a huge battle right now. The Hydra is getting roasted by these Colossi. He's going to have to macro incredibly well. This position is not so great for fighting Hydras against Colossi. He's not going to be able to get a good concave, and there's force fields going down. Queen being absolutely roasted there. The Hydras were backed off nicely by Boo, but now he's being drawn in, and it's going to be a very, very close one. Hydras are starting to be, there's like crispy Hydra corpses all over the ground. Storm's giving way though, doesn't like the sheer amount of Hydras, and they were starting to get a bit of a concave on him. So, you know, a little bit of first blood there for Storm, but, you know, no real losses for Boo that are going to hurt him too bad. He did lose a few Hydras that are now piles of charred corpses on the ground, but, you know, Boo hasn't lost most of his army, so he's still in a pretty good position, and he was able to deny this expansion, which is pretty damn important.
You have to be so very careful though when there's Colossi, especially a bunch of them on the field, because, you know, one miss micro and then there goes your whole Hydra army. Nice toasty. You know, you have to be very careful with it. He did lose a couple, but not as bad as it could have been. They're going in for a second attack here. Stork is taking out the early one. There's Zealots going in now. I mean, these Colossi are starting to open up now. They're moving back and back and back. Not losing too many of them now. Now they're all lining up. This could end very badly for losing a lot of his Hydras. All of them, really. I mean, they're all gone now. Now they're opening up really onto the hatchery. Bit of miss micro there, but there was not much he could do. He was just outnumbered, and those Hydras just really got roasted.
Yeah, Colossi just absolutely tipped the scales in the balance there. Storm was actually doing some harassment on one of Boo's expansions as well. So his second expansion was taking harassment from Zealots while he used that as a distraction to move his main base into the army there. And then we see the GG from Boo, so a bit of an unfortunate being caught out of position there. And the unit composition of fewer Hydra was really, really tough for him to micro there. I mean, Boo still did manage to stay in the game quite a bit, and, you know, it did macro up really nicely. It's just this unit composition from Storm and the distraction, first with his own expansion and then the harassment on Boo's expansion before making that push, was just too much for Boo to handle. So really good game there, really good play from Storm. Just unfortunate for Boo that he wasn't able to come on tops this time. So yeah, pretty good game. Pretty interesting that right towards the end there, Storm was getting that gold expansion online. So if that game had have gone much longer, if Boo had have held that, he really would have needed to have denied that gold expansion, because once that gets online, it's just so strong for either player. So, you know, really, really exciting game there.
Love that Colossi play. That's a wrap. See you guys.
Adios.